Hello, love family. July 3rd, 2025. Can you believe it? We're still here. I love you guys all so much. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. Couple thoughts by Mary again today. Just so you know, and I heard this by a couple different places, and it surely makes sense because there is a Project Blue Brain. So there's at airports now, they take pictures of your eyes or your face. Now I haven't done it. I don't trust too many people, right? And so sure enough, I did watch this video stating that they're taking pictures of your irises because they're trying to find those star seeds again. This never ends. So that the star seeds have a high frequency. We do. Those high frequencies can be seen through the eyes. That's a portal to your soul. Okay, so did they use the PCR test as well as those ancestry tests? So please don't take that picture at the airport. You're allowed to decline. You just have to do an extra step. Check both your pass or your boarding pass as well as your real ID. That's number one. And speaking of high frequency, that's why they spread us all out, right? We know that our frequency is extremely high. And most have been probably walk-ins or step-ins because your mother probably couldn't have held you, kind of like Mother Mary. And so they had to probably upgrade the body to hold your frequency. And with that in mind, the frequency of us being so high and spreading us out, there is the principle or the rule of dominance. And that's why you guys probably all know that you can probably change an atmosphere of where you go into a place, or as you were growing up, if you look back, you could change the frequency because they actually feed off you. Okay, those that are lower frequency. So the more dominant frequency there is, those that are lower, you raise them up. Therefore, spreading us out, we're raising up all those around us down the street, thousands, hundreds of thousands. Some of us can reach millions. That's how great we are. Okay, going on the frequency part of it as well, I brought up the sun. So the sun is just a high energy plasmic exit point to stars. And as you go into fourth density, there's stars, and then fifth density stars. So I think it actually comes from like fifth, if I'm not mistaken. That's what I heard. And I don't, this is just conjecture. This is just, I haven't been there and out. I have, so it's intuition, but I've seen enough videos and understand a little bit about the frequency. So it's a collective consciousness collected through those stars and those frequencies that come on down through those sun exit spots. And that's why the sun is that important to us, because they raise our frequency as star seeds as well as all those others, so, which in tune to the resonance of Mother Key. Okay. So the sun not being a fiery red ball, but it's, like I said, an exit point to stars, and as a collective consciousness and portal to stars. So they got out of here as well through that, believe it or not. And there is timing, and they have the timing of a lot of different activities that happened on certain points when those darker spots came in tune. So that's all I wanted to say on that. I believe there's so much, but that's based on my understanding, and I mean, we're here to continue to raise our frequency, and in doing so, with what I said yesterday is just really by knowledge, right? And that gives you you just continue to raise your frequency by the more you know, the more you have power because you have wisdom, and then you don't react. So it's more of a calming and a peace, understanding that we're all divine. We're all divine and dining. Dining, we are, and that's why you're here. We're here to change this world because we planned and prepared for this because we've done it before. It ain't our first rodeo, and it's glorious, and that's why, to me, I think we have. It's exhausting for us because our frequencies when we're peopling. I always call it peopling. When you're peopling out there, it can be exhausting, but as you become more aware and expanded, that exhaustion doesn't hit you. Because when you're more aware and expanded, you can people more, allow them to use that principle of dominance, bringing your frequency and raising them up, and you're able to understand all perspectives. The more you expand yourself, this is how you know you're higher. You understand everyone's perspective. You don't agree with it, but you understand it and you can accept it. There's no, if you want to say, triggers. Nothing really triggers you anymore because it's okay. You just understand that they're just on their journey, and you're on your journey, and it just where you're on the path is different. And we've all been there, and now we're just somewhere on a different, still evolving, and that's why we're here. And then and it's just glorious inside knowing that you're your whole universe of your universe happening, and they look to you. That's why words are extremely important. Your universe inside you is looking to you as their source. Then we bring this out and around us. So that's why our visual, that's why when you understand that we're a projection of what's inside here, and then it's outside of here, and then it's outside of there. But we are all of us encapsulated in us now, whatever experiences we've had. And you're able to capture all of that when you learn how to manipulate time construct and weave through dimensions, because we are all multidimensional already. And your spiritual guides or your guardian angels are just really you. So, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me, and wisdom from Mary. No. The heart of the matter. No, just my thoughts on that. I love you guys all so much. Tomorrow's Independence Day. Yes, it is for America. But was it really? I don't know. I'm free. We're all free. And you're free to be. So enjoy. Enjoy every minute. I love you. Peace out. Bam. Oh, bam.